Squad, welcome back to our channel. So guys, what we doing, babe?
So we are doing a requested video. Why did we move to Atlanta and how do we like it? So we're gonna give y'all a background of how we came here to Atlanta.
Yep. Before we even get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's go, babe. Tell them why did we move to Atlanta?
Okay, so the reason why we moved to Atlanta was because of me. No, just kidding. Not really, but
it was a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of because of me. And Bae, by her being my significant other, she was like, I'm coming too. So I've always wanted to move to Atlanta. It's actually been a goal of mine since I have graduated from college, and it was on my vision board. So
I never knew that.
You didn't?
You didn't tell me that. It was on a vision board.
Yeah, it's basically like since high school. I graduated from high school in 2003.
Oh, wow.
I've always wanted to move to Atlanta. Then I went to college, and that basically, you know, was closer to the goal. And I think I wrote down that I was gonna move to Atlanta in 2012. Yeah, I wish I had.
Lit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I mean, you told me that you had always wanted to move, but I didn't know you had actually wrote it on your vision board.
I did. I wrote it down, y'all, and I really did what I had to do to move here. Like literally, moving back home, because I was living in Durham, North Carolina, and it was about an hour and a half away from my hometown. So I moved back home with my parents, put my stuff in storage, and I was commuting back and forth to work.
I remember that.
Yep, every day, or you know, staying there for 3 or 4 days, and then I would come home for 3 or 4 days. My supervisor was very open to working with me, so I did that for a year, and then I basically transferred my job in Durham, and I transferred to a place here in Atlanta, same company. And I talked to Bae about it, and I was just telling her when we got together. It might have been a little bit after we got together, but
yeah, by this time I feel like it had already, we was going on year 2.
Okay,
because we didn't move together till after we was dating for 2 years. So yeah,
okay. So
it was like when you had moved back home, we had been, it was like a year already.
Okay, that we had been dating. Yeah.
So yeah, that second year is when we actually, like, after the second year, that's when we moved together. So
yeah, so I basically told her my plans, and she was like, well, you not leaving me. I'm coming too.
It's not happening.
Yeah, so we basically, you know, came down here a couple times, looked at some apartments, decided where we wanted to stay, and then my job, you know, told me that I was gonna be moving to a store. I'm trying to think of how. It was basically a store probably about 45 minutes from where we had found an apartment at. But you know, they was like, well, you start this date, but our lease wasn't starting until like a month later. So I ended up coming down here. I had a good friend of mine, went to college together. She was living here already. And you know, I was like, girl, I need to come stay until our apartment is ready. And you know, that's what I did. And then you came about a month or 2 later.
Yeah, I would say probably like 2 months after.
Yeah. So moved into that apartment. She came down, of course. You know,
I basically had to get my job and everything situated to, well, no, I take that back. When I first moved, I didn't even have a job. I had saved money. That's what it was. I had saved up, so that way when I get here, I could just take my time and look for a job.
Right. So yeah, but
tell them where you worked at too, babe.
Oh yeah, I was working at Men's Warehouse, and I worked there for a minute.
Bae used to love that job.
Yeah, I worked there for a minute. Basically, the place where people would go get their tuxedos or suits for proms, weddings, and things like that. I was in the fashion industry. Well, my major was in fashion, and that was a job that, you know, I worked, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I just moved here. That was my stepping stone. You know, if you want to move somewhere and you don't have other secure job, you can utilize your job that you have and see if they have openings where a city that you want to move to, and just take that. And then once you get there, you know, you can always find another job, but you use that as a stepping stone. And that's exactly what I did. Like I said, the place was about 45 minutes from where we were staying at, but I didn't care. I was here in Atlanta.
They was determined she was gonna come here.
I was
we was gonna come here.
I was commuting back and forth. like up and down the road. Then I moved, you know, to another store closer to where we were staying at, and that was that. The reason why I wanted to move to Atlanta was because, you know, it's the Black Hollywood, as people would say, the Black Wall Street. It's full of successful Black people, and that's somewhere that I wanted to be. I wanted different scenery. You know, North Carolina was cool, but, you know, it was a little slow for what I wanted to do. I wanted to be full-time in fashion. That was something I was looking for at the time, and I didn't want to move to New York because that was a little bit too big of a city for me. But I felt like Atlanta was giving me the city life, but on a smaller scale. So I just wanted to be in the mix and be around, like I said, successful Black people and people that could influence me to get to the next level. And I came and I hit the ground running when I first got here, like networking and meeting people. Then I was meeting all kinds
They ain't afraid to talk to nobody.
Fashion shows, I was doing stuff, inboxing, you know, designers, people I didn't even know. Like, I'm not afraid to get told no. So, you know, you can't know until you ask or you try. So yeah, that was my reason for moving here.
So for me, when she presented it to me, you know, I was down, you know, because like they said, coming from North Carolina, we both from two small towns, and it's like, it's literally nothing to do there, you know. And it's just like me, I just always wanted something different, you know. And when we talked about it, I was just like, at that time, yeah, I was still young. I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I just know I didn't want to be home. Like, honestly, like, you know, I didn't want to leave my family, but at the same time, it was like, I just couldn't see myself growing, getting older there when, you know, I can come to a bigger city and have way more stuff to do and, you know, just become a better me. So when, like I said, she presented it to me, I was like, look, I'm going. So we made it happen, and I can honestly say it was the best decision I have ever made, like, in my whole life. Like, looking back, I don't regret any of it. I'm so glad I did it. So glad that she came in my life to even influence me to want to get up and, you know, move somewhere like that's so far away from home. And so far, like, it has been, the ride has been lovely. Like, every year since we've been here, I would say we have elevated. Like, thanks to God, we have elevated every year we have been here. So it has really, really been a blessing.
Yeah, truly.
So, and the next question was, do we like it? So, do we like living here? You want to go tell them?
I love living here. Like I said, it's been something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I don't regret my decision for coming here. You won't know until you try. So I just wasn't gonna be just stuck like, what if, you know, even if I came here and I had to move back, it was at least to say
we tried it.
Yeah, we tried it. You know, so I love it.
Because sometimes, you know, it don't work out. Sometimes people want to up and move somewhere, and, you know, at that time it might not just be the right time for you to, you know, be there. So, like, we know a lot of people that done came and had to go back home, or, you know, so, but, you know, it just,
but they tried.
Right.
At least they wasn't afraid to take that step and move.
Yep. So for me, I love it here. Do I get tired of it sometimes? Honestly, yes, I do. Because it's kind of like, I would say, overrated.
Yeah, it is.
You know? And we done been here so long now, you know, sometimes, like we said it in our last video, like, we done thought about other places. Just because, you know, at our age, we can easily just get up and go. Like, just experience other things. So, but I love it here, though.
Yeah.
It's always something to do. That's one thing I will say about Atlanta. Like, and like how they said at the beginning, as far as like, it's Black culture.
Yeah.
And a lot of successful Black people here. And number one, it's always something to do. Like, whether it be party, food, just, if you can go, you can just get up probably, what time is it? We filming this video 9:56 at night, y'all, almost 10 o'clock. If we wanted to go outside and do something right now, we could. And that's what I love about being here. You know, like, coming from like a small town where we from.
Everything closed.
Everything closed early. it ain't really much to do as far as like fun wise. So you know,
yeah,
it's I would say it's good.
When we first moved here, remember we used to get up at like 2. Remember when Central Station was open?
Oh yeah, we would get up like 2 o'clock.
We would sleep and we would wake up like 1:30 and 2. We'd be like, oh,
let's go out.
Yeah, let's go out.
Because I think the place we used to go to didn't close till like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I mean, literally.
if you want to party, most definitely Atlanta. But you know, of course, at this age now, we don't really. It's only on occasions,
right?
Like when stuff's going on.
Broke.
Yeah,
in Atlanta.
That's another thing. It's expensive, y'all. To go out one night, it's gonna cost you about $300.
It really?
You gotta pay to park. That's about $20-$30. You gotta go in and pay for the food. That's about $100.
Sometimes you gotta pay to get in.
You gotta pay to get in. Oh, that's another $20-$30. So it's expensive, but you know that's why I say like now we at the age where it's just.
Yeah.
When there's something going on, an occasion or something, we'll go outside. But other than that, we're home.
No, for real.
Or traveling somewhere else.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But that's really it.
Yeah, right? That's really it.
That's the reason we moved here. And to answer the question, do we like it? Yeah, we like it.
We love it. Yeah. I mean, I don't see, you know, we can see where the road takes us or the wind blows us. But for right now, you know, as long as we ain't going back home, okay, we're gonna be here, okay?
Yep.
So I will say, I guess we could give them some advice. Well, I kind of did advice on if they are thinking about, you know, some people be like, I want to leave, but I don't know, you know, what to do or how to do it.
Right.
I mean, I really would say my advice would be to research. You know, you don't just want to up and move somewhere. A lot of people come to visit Atlanta, and this is why I'm saying.
And a lot of people move to Atlanta.
Yeah, but they come here and they see it and they like, oh, I want to move here, you know. But when they get here, it's a different story because rent is high as hell. Like it's nothing you can find under $1,000 if you want to be living, you know, a decent
lifestyle.
Yeah, decent lifestyle in a decent area. 1 bedroom, maybe even a studio. Hell, some studios you can't even get for $1,000. So it's high. You need to know. You need to have a job, right? Yeah, unless you have friends that you could come.
Yeah, I'm about to say because not everybody.
Yeah, not everybody have a job. I'm just saying when you come, you got to have a plan.
Yeah,
let's say that.
Yeah,
because you don't want to just come. Just not knowing what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to have plan some kind of income, you know, something to support yourself because it's really not for the weak.
Right.
Like, you know, it's good that we are together because we have a 2-income household. Right. You know, so I commend the people that's here by themselves and making it happen and, you know, paying that full high ass rent by themselves. Right. Honestly. Any advice you would give?
You summed it up really. Just anything, if you know if you watching and you've been contemplating about moving, just do it.
Yeah,
you know,
just do it.
Like don't hold yourself back. You know what I'm saying? You can make it happen.
Yeah, we
made it happen, so you know you can make it happen.
You can make it happen. Don't be like, what if? At least try. Just have your plan B to fall back on. That's what I always say.
Most definitely. So that's it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed that, I guess, story time about why we moved here and if we liked it. But before we go, we're going to go ahead and do our post notification shout out.
Yes, you got it on your phone? Yeah, you took a screenshot.
Let's see.
Okay, so drum roll, please. Notification shout out goes to Miss Nikki Jackson. She said, hey, Battles. I love you two together, and I'm glad I'm subscribed to your channel. Keep up the good work.
Yes.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So, like we said at the end of the videos, y'all, make sure y'all liking, make sure y'all commenting, make sure y'all post notifications on. And what else?
Make sure.
Did I say everything?
No, because I said it. You was talking, and I said subscribe. I mouthed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
But yeah, we'll see y'all in our next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye.